Hey guys, what is up? This is gonna be a quick and simple guide on how you can make thumbnails like I do. So you guys might have clicked on my video and you're probably like, hold on, how did you make a thumbnail like that? Well, I'm gonna show you guys in this tutorial so you can make thumbnails like I can. Like and subscribe and let's get into the tutorial. So first of all, you want to get your phone because it's much better quality. But on PC, sure, the quality can be good, but on phone, I just find it much better. So I'm going to take a little photo of myself and show you guys what that looks like on the screen right now. So after you've taken that photo, what I usually do is I go on Discord and basically send myself a picture of my face. There you have it. Alright, so what you guys going to do after is make sure you're on a site called Pixlr. I'll put a link down in the description. And basically, you want to select 1280 by 720, which is the size of the thumbnails you usually do for YouTube videos. So make sure you have your image copied and pasted onto Pixlr like this. As you can see, this is a very nice picture of myself. I had to move my webcam to the side so you guys can see what I'm doing. So you want to select the picture of yourself. You want to go to this cutout tool. There's a way you can AI cutout. If you just click it, it should remove the background for you, which is absolutely amazing. Now you can move this around and put it wherever you want. I'm just gonna scale it up like this, whatever. And what I usually like to do to make it look a little bit better is I like to go to adjust and just kind of change the brightness. Not too much of the exposure. Maybe the highlights you can turn down if you want to. Just sort of test out yourself, whichever works best for you. You can also blur yourself as well. You can have a vignette as well. Just sort of test out. I always test out the adjustments and stuff to make it kind of, you know, look nice. And what I also like to do is I like to kind of have a nice background as well. So you want to go to shapes right here. Now how you can scale this properly, you have to hold Alt on your keyboard and left click on your mouse and it will pop up with another shape, but that means you're obviously doing this right. So you can scale this however you want. I'm just gonna kind of do like a grass sort of background. So once you have that added in, I want to also show you guys how you can have yourself in front. So as you guys can see, this shape here is in front of me. So all you want to do is click on yourself and move it up so that it's obviously in front, basically. Hopefully this makes any sense to you guys, but just follow along if you can. Now you can also change the colors, obviously. Since I'm going to have this sort of like a grass color, I'm just going to find a nice green. Doesn't really matter how perfect it is. Now as you can see, it actually looks really nice so far. If you guys want to add text, you want to click on this text icon here and it will like do like a little sample text, but you want to go to where it says text, not the name, because I've made that mistake before. That just changes the whole name of the text basically, like when you're trying to like organize stuff. So you want to remove this text and, for example, I'm just going to type in how to make thumbnails. Just like that, because this is the thumbnail that I'm going to use for this video, hopefully. The thing about this is you can also change the line spacing as well, and also the letter spacing. So it literally spreads out the whole text, which can be pretty useful if that's what you guys want to do. What I really like to do is I like to change the font of the text. Now you can have custom ones, but if you don't know how to make custom fonts, I'll make a different video about that. So for example, I'm going to use this font, which I think is quite nice. So I'm going to put that right there. I hope you guys are getting the hang of it so far. Now I'm going to slightly adjust the text just to make it a little bit more nicer and much more professional. You can also change the bold, which I kind of like to do. You can also underline it and uppercase it. If you are adding text to thumbnails, make sure to add an outline. It just makes it look so much more cooler. And of course, you can change the size of that as well if you want to. Add a shadow as well. I kind of like how you can add shadows to it. There you go. It looks very professional, doesn't it? So I'm going to add one more shape to this. So once you've got the shape added, make sure once again you have yourself in front of this, and obviously the text as well. Very important. So I'm going to slowly adjust this a little bit more, and I'll show you guys the final result. Alright, so this is the finished design of the thumbnail. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video. And that's basically how you can make thumbnails that I do. If you do have any questions, please let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.